Hey guys, so it has been a minute since I have posted anything on my channel, done a reading, or even really talked to you guys. This is not going to be a tarot reading. I'm going to talk about rap music. So if you're not interested in that, you could click off. But if you'd like to stay, I welcome all of you. Just to give y'all a little update of where I've been real busy, struggling with my housing situation, but I am in my own place now. And yeah, I'll go into all of that in another video, but let's talk about music. So I'm writing some music. If you're, my phone's connected to my charger. Hold up. You see, peep the crystals right there. So I write rhymes. I've been writing since I was 15, I think. Excuse me, y'all, I'm tired as fuck. And you know, I've completed a few songs, you know, here and there, but not really too many, and nothing that like in the past that I'd want to post now. Sorry, excuse me, y'all, excuse-moi. Although I am writing my first song that I'm gonna post on here, and I want to post this one first specifically because in the beginning I say, let me introduce myself, I'm V the G. So this song it's nothing too special. It's not like a lyrical masterpiece. It's really just a cocky song. It's really just, you know how like all rappers, they got their stuff where they're putting their heart and soul into it, and it's, you know, they're being real vulnerable and expressing their emotions and, you know, really putting their all into it. And then they got their songs where it's like bitches, guns, drugs, da 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 da, you know, and it's really just like a cocky song to be cocky. That's what this first one is, you know. I got a bunch of other ones that I'm really proud of that I'm gonna release after that, but this one's just kind of like my first one, just to kind of, you know, put myself out there and be like, all right, this is who I am. This song is to, you know, just show like that I could spit, you know, really put myself out there, you know, into the rap community, because it is just a dream to be up on stage rapping and stuff. Oh my gosh, I know that is like what I'm supposed to do. Like, I am supposed to make art for a living, I'm supposed to read tarot for a living, and I'm supposed to rap for a living. I feel it in my bones, like, man, you know. And the biggest reason why I want to make music is because, especially rap and just music in general, has been therapy for me. It has kept me here. It has kept me alive. Music has been the thing that's been there for me when I've had no one. And so, you know, if I could do that for someone else, you know, if my words could keep someone pushing throughout the days, like other artists have done for me, my life would be complete. You know, like, if my words could have a positive impact on multiple people, or even just one person, like, that would make me so happy. Although, so I'm writing, right? And I was writing about bitches, you know, because it's a cocky song. It's not supposed to be anything too special. It's just supposed to, you know, have some fast lyrics, you know, be like, you know. But I say specifically, bitches love the way I'm dressing, but I keep them second guessing. And that, I actually was thinking about that because I've had this written for a minute, but I had it written in a different notebook and I've been moving around a lot, so I lost it, but I had it memorized, right? And so I'm writing more to the song, although I wanted to write the beginning down first, what I already had down, before I started writing more, right? You know, makes sense. And so I hadn't even gotten to like finish that part, but it inspired me to talk to you guys and give y'all a little, at least my opinion, on rappers today. But I realized writing that a lot of rappers, you know, a lot of rappers just talk about fucking bitches and, you know, doing drugs and all this shit, you know, because it's cool and it's, you know, hard and it's, you know, all this shit, you know, for the clout, for, you know, if you listen to rap, you know what I mean. You know, it's kind of, y'all, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, you know. But when I was thinking about it, a lot of these rappers are heartbroken. A lot of these rappers, you know, girl or guy, they're heartbroken and emotionally unavailable and don't have a lot of emotional intelligence, and they are rapping about fucking all these bitches, you know, being a player, doing all this, and you know, they look cool, they look heartless, they look all this shit, you know, but in reality their heart is hurting because they either got heartbroken from their first love, their parents, their best friend, you know, a family member, whoever, you know, somebody hurt them in the past and made them feel like it being vulnerable was a weakness. And so then they come to their rhymes and they rap about how they get all these bitches and they breaking all these bitches' hearts, and you know they're that dude because they don't want to settle down. In reality, they're just heartbroken. And in reality, you know, they're so afraid to open up to another person because they haven't healed enough to let go of that heartbreak from the past, from whatever it was. And so they're seen as like this cool motherfucker, you know, with all this clout and all that, you know. In reality, they just heartbroken, and like they don't have a lot of emotional intelligence. And you know, that's like, I was writing this, you know, my song, and it's nothing special. It's really just me talking my shit, trying to be like, I'm that motherfucking bitch, you know, I'm the top bitch, I'm this and I'm that, you know, just to really hyping myself up because it's my first song. So it's like, you know, it's a cocky song just to release first, you know, just to, you know, because your first song always got to be top tier. Otherwise, you know, excuse me, I like chugged this water bottle and then filled it up right before this video, so there's like air in my tummy. Where was I going? Oh yeah, my song, it's just gonna be a cocky song just to, you know, post first, you know, just to be like, this is who I am, let me introduce myself, you know, be like, I'm that motherfucking bitch. And then like the following songs are gonna be stuff that's like, you know, I really speak about, you know, me hurting and, you know, me wanting to grow and me wanting to change, and, you know, the problems within society, and, you know, stuff that like is way more important. Although my first song, I gotta, you know, like, I gotta be cocky with my first song. And so because I'm just talking all my shit, and like that specific line, like, where I say bitches love the way I'm dressing, but I keep them second guessing, made me really think about like other rappers and them just being like, I can't even think of like a specific lyric at this moment, because I'm not thinking of anyone I'm not thinking about anybody in particular, but just, you know, the rap community in general, you know, and even just let's actually fuck rap. Let's talk about just people in general. You know, a lot of people put on this facade that they're so cold and like they're like nobody can hurt them, you know, and a lot of guys, but bitches too, like, you know, actually not even a lot of guys, a lot of people, you know, because I was about to say a lot of dudes, you know, are players, but I mean, girls, like, they do the same exact thing, you know, what is on one side is on the other, you know, as above, so below, like, you know, being in yang, both the men and women and non-binary and gender fluid and just people in general, will do this, you know, they'll act like they're the motherfucking shit, you know, they'll act like they're so fucking confident. In reality, they're not confident. In reality, on the inside, they're extremely insecure, but they try to hide that and with this mask and say that they're trying to say that they are the baddest motherfucking bitch. You know, they're trying to prove to everybody else that they're that bitch, but they're only trying to prove it to everyone else because they themselves do not believe it, and they themselves are insecure. So they are trying to, they're trying to say that they're that shit, they're that bitch. I almost said that bitch, and then I was gonna say the shit, so it was like that, you know, whatever. when I really get into it, y'all already know when I channel, when I read tarot, sometimes I stutter just a little bit, get my words mixed up just a little bit. But like, people who are insecure, a lot of the times, not everybody, but a lot of the times, people who try to act extremely confident really aren't that confident, and and are really insecure on the inside. And actually, my homeboy Sam Saif, now that I think about it, he mentioned this in one of his videos as well, that he mentioned it in a video, I think, and he also posted it on with just like words on like Instagram and Snapchat. I don't really remember. What did he say? He said something about like, proving that you're the shit on Instagram, but like something about like, you could post on Instagram or on social media or on whatever social media platform, and try to prove to other people that you have an amazing life, that you love yourself so much, that you have all this wealth and abundance and emotional abundance, and you're just living your best life. You can post it all up on social media, make your social media accounts look like you're just as happy as can be, trying to prove to others, that you're not, because you cannot prove it to yourself. And you show this facade on social media and to other people in person that like you got your shit together, and really you don't. And so that's all I wanted to come on in here and tell you, is that like a lot of people in rap that be speaking about bitches, be like, oh, I get this many bitches, but none of them can keep me because I'm a motherfucker player, are really just afraid of vulnerability because they see it as a weakness instead of using it as a power, and are afraid to settle down because they don't want to get their heart broken again. And a lot of people on social media make it seem like they're traveling, they're living their best life, they got all these fancy meals, and really they're broke. Somebody can have chains, have designer, have all that shit, but in reality that was the only money they have, and they have nothing else, but on the outside they look put together, and you could be like, damn, I wish I was like them, I wish I had those chains, I wish I did I say chain or chains the first time? I don't know, whatever. But they'd be like, I wish I had those chains, I wish I had those earrings, I wish I had that makeup, I wish I had those clothes. And reality, it's just material stuff. They don't actually have anything in savings. They don't actually have anything else. And I could say that that's me. I am not the wealthiest motherfucker on the planet, but I do got a lot of nice things. I got nice earrings, I got, a chain, like, sometimes I have clothes, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I got makeup, sometimes I don't. So I could look very put together, but in reality, I'd be struggling. I'd be struggling with my money, I'd be struggling with my housing situation, I'd just be struggling in general. But you look at me and you would never know, And, some people, they could look like the bummiest motherfucker because they don't care about how they look, but then have $1 million in savings. And so, yeah, just rewriting my song inspired me to come on here and give y'all a little bit truth about people that, try to play this cocky facade, that they're the shit, and the baby's awake, so that's my cue to go. But that's all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for being here and listening.